Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Transformers review. But before I start talking about my latest acquisition, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and have not subscribed to Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the figure review. Now, apparently, I am the only Transformers collector in my area that I know of, because I swung by Walmart this morning and picked up Siege Crosshairs exactly where I left him Saturday. So, I'm very pleased to get this guy. I couldn't get them both Saturday. Decided, hey, let's try swinging by Walmart today, and lucked out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. You've got Crosshairs here in your basic Siege packaging. You've got the great artwork there on the side. I love that. I really hope Siege comes up with an art book. On the back of the packaging, you got Crosshairs in robot mode, vehicle mode, and with some Battle Masters. This side of the box is your basic Siege artwork. UPC on the bottom, War for Cybertron Siege on the top. So enough with the packaging. Let's go ahead and get this guy ripped open and get him in the line of sight of my camera. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get Crosshairs all opened and out of the packaging, you'll see that he comes with a sheet of instructions. These are those great Siege instructions. Very easy to follow, very nicely illustrated, but if you've got Ironhide or Ratchet, you know how to transform Crosshairs. He also comes with a repainted version of Ironhide's Hammer Blaster. I call it the Hammer Blaster because you've got rocket launcher mode here, move this down, and now it's a hammer. I don't know why you want to strike where the warheads are, but Cybertronian technology. Now, I like the looks of this Hammer Blaster. It's got a much better paint scheme than Ironhide's. I just really like the looks of Crosshairs better, but I think since it's Crosshairs, he should have came with a weapon that looked more like his Generation 1 dual-barreled Targetmaster partner. Now let's take a look at Crosshairs himself. Now, Crosshairs is a repaint of Ironhide. This is the Ironhide mold, except Crosshairs has a brand new head sculpt. Now, instead of going with the Generation 1 toy head, they gave him the animated and comic book head. And I love that. That looks fantastic. They did a really good job with that head sculpt. The paint scheme on this figure looks great too. I mean, it really pops. And one of the things I really like is they painted inside the chest here. Since this is a clear window, they painted the chest white. So that kind of gives him the illusion that he has a white chest like his Generation 1 counterpart had as well. Now, I'm thinking Toy Hacks in the future will give us a white decal to cover that up, but honestly, I think that looks really good. Now, as far as articulation's concerned, his head can do a complete 360. It's on a ball joint. Arms can go up and down, full 360 as well. He's got a bend at the elbow rotation, and wrist swivels. He does have a very tight waist swivel, legs up, down, all around. He's got a knee bend, and he has a really good ankle tilt. So that looks, he can do that Van Damme stance. Now I'll go ahead and give him his weapon. There we go. So now we have Crosshairs all armed and ready for battle. Now, of course, since Crosshairs is based upon a Targetmaster, he can easily wield one of the Autobot Battle Masters and take them into battle. Now let's get Crosshairs transformed into vehicle mode. Now, vehicle mode is where Crosshairs falls short for me. Once again, he is a remold of Ironhide, and I just don't like this vehicle mode for Crosshairs. One of the things I don't like about this mold is the visible head that you can see through the windshield. I mean, there's a robot head right there. Not a lot of details here on vehicle mode. Like I said, repaint of Ironhide, though these stickers, well, they're not stickers. I think it may actually be paint, or they're very, very good stickers. Either way, those look really good, and those are on both sides. Little white splatches here, all black wheels. But yeah, I don't like this vehicle mode for Crosshairs. I mean, check out his Generation 1 counterpart. The Generation 1 Crosshairs is a big, beefy 4x4 dune buggy looking vehicle, and this guy's a minivan. Now, of course, you can add the weapon here on top of the vehicle. That way he can roll into battle with his missile launcher hammer. So there you go, guys. War for Cybertron Siege Crosshairs in vehicle mode. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is War for Cybertron Siege Crosshairs with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Generation 1 Crosshairs. I love the matching paint scheme. That looks awesome. And his mold mate, War for Cybertron Siege Ironhide. War for Cybertron Siege Crosshairs is one of those figures that I like, yet I don't like. I absolutely love his robot mode. The paint scheme is phenomenal, and I especially appreciate how they added the white inside the chest to represent how the Generation 1 figure looked, as you can see right here. The head sculpt is amazing. I've always liked the animated head more than the G1 toy head. So yeah, robot mode is great. I don't like the fact they gave him Ironhide's launcher. I wish he would have got a different weapon. As far as the alt mode's concerned, I don't like the van look for Crosshairs. Crosshairs needs to be a big, beefy, four-wheel drive vehicle. So there you go, guys. War for Cybertron Siege Crosshairs. So, does a War for Cybertron Siege Crosshairs belong in your collection? I'm torn on this one. Now, as far as the robot mode goes, I think Ironhide's mold works really well for Crosshairs. The white there in the chest is a nice homage to the original Generation 1 toy. The paint scheme looks awesome. Plus, I love that head sculpt. Not a big fan of them reusing Ironhide's hammer rocket launcher thing. They could have given him a different weapon to kind of look more like his Generation 1 Targetmaster weapon, but I guess you can always get an extra Battlemaster. Now, as far as the alt mode's concerned, I don't think the alt mode is fitting for Crosshairs. Crosshairs is a big, beefy, four-wheel drive vehicle, not a minivan. So, you know, if you're needing more Autobots to fill up your ranks, pick him up. Other than that, he's just another repaint. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, happy Thanksgiving. This will be my last review until after Turkey Day, where I plan on hopefully finally tackling Jetfire here. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!